10.
Azizona throwing out the first pitch.
9.
Fastball hit deep to right. It could be it. Way back there. Oh!
8.
Lawrence Peter Barra, known to everyone as Yogi, the star catcher of the New York Yankees.
7.
Here's the payoff pitch. It's a hit. There it goes. It's out of here.
6.
This ball club will be remembered by me forever because you have heart as big as this city and you showed what being New Yorkers is all about. God bless you.
Number 3 will never be worn by another Yankee player, but will go to America's baseball shrine at Cooperstown, New York.
2.
Derek Jeter ends his final game with a walk-off single. Derek Jeter, where fantasy becomes reality.
1.
That's not the way it's going to be, George. Damn right it is. If you don't like it, you're fired. You haven't hired me yet.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Chyeaaa, what is going on, everybody? It is yours truly, the Ace. Sorry, I messed up the intro. I had to fix some things from the movie side that I was doing last night that I forgot to transition over. Then it started the intro over. So I just went ahead and skipped towards the end because I just love hearing that Derek Jeter part and the Let's Go Yankees. It gets your boy jazzed up and ready for today's game. And I hope that you guys are ready for today's game. And I also hope the New York Yankees are ready. After suffering their first loss of the season, we are back in the Bronx, trying to get that W, trying to get back into the win column. Make sure you guys vote on the poll. Appreciate you guys. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe and hit that notification button so you'll be notified whenever I go live for any New York Yankees or any movie type content. Shout out to Savius in the building, first person in the building. My guy, Brandon, is in the house. What up, man? Always some of the first 2 people in here. Mark, what up, man? Says, will the Yankees bounce back? We shall see. And see we shall, as it is so good to be back calling a game in front of you guys. Little thoughts on yesterday's loss, like I had talked about a little bit yesterday. You know, unfortunate circumstances with Devin Williams. You know, congratulations to him on the birth of his child. Couldn't play in yesterday's ball game, so therefore we couldn't use Luke Weaver in that 8th spot. Hopefully it's just a blip on the radar, as our New York Yankees are going against a very good pitcher in Zach Gallen. Did not have a good start, his first start, looking to bounce back. We'll see if he can. The lineup for the Diamondbacks is Marte, Carroll, Gurriel, Gerchik, who is a Yankee killer, Naylor, Suarez, who beat us with the big blast yesterday, Moreno, McCarthy, and Perdomo. And we have Carlos Rodon on the bump today. My guy, NFE from the Strike Zone, is in the building, says, yo, let's go Yankees. I know he's also streaming the game as well, so make sure you guys go check him out. Mad Steve says, let's take him to the cleaners. That's right, baby. That's right. Jacob is in the building saying, Chyeaaa. Sean, thank you for dropping all those emojis. Appreciate you. Ricardo, thank you for popping this. Says, let's go Yankees. Yankees better be ready. Armani says, yo, what up, Big Ace? Let's go Yankees. I'm ready, and I hope you guys are too. The game is on air, Amazon Prime, so no Meredith tonight. But nevertheless,
And here we go.
game number 5 for our New York Yankees. Happy Wednesday to you guys. Like I said yesterday, I actually love when the game is on Amazon Prime. They have such great graphics. The graphics are a lot clearer than on MLB TV. But if you guys are just popping in, make sure you smash that like button for me, guys. We've been able to get over 70 likes in each stream. Sean says, Bulldog Rodon, Savages in the box. That's right. Rodon is on the thumbnail today, so we see if he can earn that thumbnail spot. He had a very good first outing. Got the W, gave up 1 run. I hate when people call me. I really do hate when people call me during the stream. Now, I understand, like, this is prime time for, not just people, but you get those type of calls, but it always makes me think the stream froze. Because I listen to the stream on the playback just to make sure everything's running smoothly, and I'm just like, what the hell? But we are almost at 20 likes. Can we get to 20 likes before first pitch, guys? Hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Looks like a beautiful day in Yankee Stadium. Yo, we about to start getting some hot weather days here starting tomorrow, boy. We jumping into the 80s, the mid 80s tomorrow. That's a nice shot right there from Carlos Rodon. That's a great camera angle right there. All right, here's the lineup for the Diamondbacks one more time. Marte, Carroll, Gurriel, Gerchik, Naylor, Suarez, Moreno, McCarthy, and Perdomo. We're going to see if Carlos Rodon can have another good outing and lead our New York Yankees to victory here. Let's make sure I'm all caught up in the stream. I think we're good to go. Rodon 16-9 last year with a 3.96 ERA. And it is raining in New York City today, so we might maybe get a little weather delay at some point today. I really do hate when the game is like this because it's so hard to determine how long the rain delays are going to be. Let's see if we can get this game through. So scratch that. I guess it doesn't look like a beautiful day in Yankee Stadium. That camera angle might have made it look like it. Rain is actually coming down pretty hard. This game might get rain delayed. All right, Carlos Rodon is out there. First pitch to Marte. Here's the pitch. Ball, but it's called a strike. 1 ball, no strike count. As we know, the umpire in yesterday's game was terrible, and this umpire is picking up right where the other umpire left off. But it benefits the New York Yankees. Here's the 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice curveball. What Carlos Rodon was able to do his last outing was a great pitch mix. Thank you, Jacob, for dropping a link to become a member. Daniel Berry Sports Highlight. What up, man? A great pitch mix. He was able to not only... Oh, that's for NFE stream. Appreciate you. Thank you. The 0-2. Looking for his first strikeout of the game. Ball misses low. Come on, Carlos. A good pitch mix last game. He was effective with his secondary pitches, being able to throw them for strikes as well. Carlos Rodon rocking the beard. The 1-2. Misses low. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Two balls, 2 strike count here. Here's the pitch in the dirt. So after no 2 count, the count's now full. After 7:30, we're gonna do a raid of my guy T and my guy Frank's wrestling channel. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna show him some love. It's probably gonna be after the Yankee first inning because their show is only an hour, so we got to make sure we get in there a little bit early today. Here's the payoff pitch. The 3-2 misses. So after going up 0-2, Rodon looks at the mound like he might have slipped off that one. 4 straight balls. Leadoff man is on. Nobody out. Here's defense for the Yankees. Dominguez, Bellinger, and Judge in the outfield. From right to left, we got Goldschmidt, Jazz, Chisholm, Anthony Volpe, Oswaldo Cabrera, and Austin Wells. Same exact lineup as yesterday. So this seems to be what the lineup is going to be for the New York Yankees. James, thanks for popping in. What's up, man? Beetlebug, thanks for popping in, dude. First pitch in there for a strike. James says, what up, A? Stand up, Yankee Nation. We got this one, fellas. Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
I didn't say let's fucking go. I added in the let's fucking go. Beetlebug says, Chyeaaa, this is why I love baseball. The 0-1. That's popped up. Left side. Cabrera's calling off Volpe, and Cabrera makes the catch. One away. This is why I love baseball. No waiting to get the taste of your mouth next day. Exactly. That's the beautiful thing about baseball. Unlike with football, where you kind of got to wait a week to play again, you're right back at it the next day. It is raining super hard over there. We might actually hit a rain delay today. I'm surprised they decided to get this game in, especially since we're playing tomorrow. You could have easily did a day-night doubleheader tomorrow. Here's Chyeaaa Jr. Well, sets up in the outside corner. Check swing, but he went around. 0-1. Let's go. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. One strike away. Come on, strike him out. Umpires will keep the game moving and call strikes. Have a good call, Ace. Appreciate you. What's up, David? The 0-2. That's ripped deep to left field. 2-0 ball game. So just like in yesterday's ball game, a 2-run shot. Rodon leaves that hanging. Yankees down 2-0. Damn, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. crushed that one. Well, that's not a good way to start the game. Yeah, hit that on a laser. A high hanger. No doubt about that one. Off the upper deck. Well, Yankees down again here. See if we can come back. Here's Gerchik. Is a Yankee killer. He got the rally started for them in yesterday's ball game. Takes a called strike. Dre says it's about to be a rain delay. Hey, maybe you'll get it. As long as they don't get through 5, this game won't count. Because we're not off to a good start. Ball, one strike count. I'm surprised that they actually decided to get this game in. One ball, one strike count. That's in there for a strike. 1-2. Come on, Carlos. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. But the damage is done as Carlos Rodon gives up a... No, that's not the end of the inning. My apologies. 2 outs. It's opening week. It's opening week. The rain is pouring. Here's Josh Naylor. The pitch is a ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. What's up, Nay? Says the Yanks. What's up, man? Josh Naylor's up. Yankees trying to avoid their first series loss of the season. The 1-0. Ball. 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-0 in there for a strike. The 2-1. Popped up. Foul. 2-2. Terry, thanks for popping in. The 2-2 in the dirt. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Terry says, hey, Ace, let's go Yankees. Thank you, Terry, for popping in. Nate says, yo, what up, Ace? I didn't know you were a gamer, too. Not necessarily. I play games for fun. I wouldn't say I'm a gamer. I don't stream the games, so I wouldn't call myself a gamer. But I do enjoy playing video games. The 3-2. That's popped up. Shallow left center field. Volpe's in the grass and makes the catch to end the inning, but the damage is done as Carlos Rodon gives up a 2-run blast. Here come our New York Yankees. See if we can get those runs back. But nah, why would you ask if you didn't know I'm a gamer? What? I don't think I put anything on the channel that's been gaming related. But I do play video games as a way to kind of just unwind and, you know, just for myself. I play Marvel Rivals. I've been playing that a lot. I play MLB The Show, Rocket League. Those are the 3 main games that I play. But hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. All right, so after this inning, we will do a raid after this Yankee inning because I want to make sure I go show them some love before they only have an hour show. Donnie's in the building. Salute, chat. What up, dude? We are almost at 30 likes, too. You guys are incredible. Smash that like button, guys. 3 likes away from 30. We get to 50, I'll gift away a membership. As we are on the road to 2K. Oh, the Mario shirt. Got you. Oh, well, this is just iconic. This is classic. But yeah, I definitely played Mario a bunch. Definitely. All right, here's the lineup for our New York Yankees.
Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees! Let's go Yankees!
Leading things all playing first base, we have Paul Goldschmidt. In center field, Cody Bellinger, followed by the captain, number 99, the reigning AL MVP, Aaron Judge. Right behind him, playing second base, is Jazz Chisholm. Anthony Volpe will be right behind Jazz, followed by Austin Wells behind the plate. Jason Dominguez, the Martian, is in left field. Ben Rice is DHing again, and Oswaldo Cabrera is on third. See if the Yankees can get to Zach Gallen, who had a rough first game. See if we can make it a rough second game and get those 2 runs back. Put down in the comment section which Yankees getting that first hit. First pitch to Zach Gallen from Zach Gallen to Paul Goldschmidt is outside. 1 ball, no strike count. Need some base runners here. Yes, rest in peace, Val Kilmer. Absolutely. It's, you know what's crazy, right? Here's the 1-0. We were just talking about him the other day. We were just talking about him on Sunday when someone asked me about Batman, like who's my favorite Batman. We were just talking about him. That's crazy. The 2-0 called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Donnie says hit that like and subscribe. Appreciate you. David and Sean say Goldie. Okay. Paul Goldschmidt takes the 2-1 pitch and fouls that away. 2-2. The Seal song as well. Yeah, iconic, man. Obviously. Damn. Well, obviously it's not obviously because I can't think of Top Gun. Top Gun. It was escaping my mind. The 2-2. Goldschmidt fouls that away. Still 2-2. Here's the 2-2 in the dirt. Good take. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Best Doc Holliday ever. Val Kilmer gone too young. Yes, he was 65, right? 65? That's way too young. Spears, what up, man? Adam West, the best Batman. Okay. The 3-2, the payoff pitch. Goldschmidt fouls that away, stays alive. Another pitch in the upper deck, and it's 2-1 is what David says. Okay, we'll take that. And Antonio says, let's go, Yankees. Ace, you are the best. Let's go. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. I can only be the best because you guys are indeed the best. Here's the 3-2. The payoff pitch. Goldschmidt hits this center field, but the center fielder is under it. The raindrops are knocking that one down. 1 away. Gave that one a ride, but to the deepest part of the ballpark. Here's Cody Bellinger. Donnie says Batman forever. Yeah. I still wouldn't put him as one of my best Batmans, but, you know, yeah. The pitch to Cody Bellinger just misses inside. 1 ball, no strike count. Belly through 4 games, 308, 1 home run, 6 RBIs, 872 OPS. The 1-0, that's hit right back to the pitcher, who underhands it to first. 2 away. Here's Aaron Judge, 2 quick outs.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
Best Batman from David's point of view is Bale, West, Keaton. West, no offense, he is the original. Kilmer, Clooney, Affleck. Ooh, Affleck was better than Clooney, though. Affleck was better than Clooney. Here's the captain, Aaron Judge. Takes a called strike, 0-1. Nah, I would say Affleck was better than Clooney. The 0-1. Way high. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Also, you didn't put Pattinson in there, man. You missed Robert Pattinson from the Batman. He's high on my list. The 1-1. The pitch to Judge. Ball. See if Judge can get us on the scoreboard here with a big blast. And Jazz is on deck. Jazz ain't do nothing but strike out yesterday, so he's looking for a bounce back game. John says, Chyeaaa. Hello, folks. What up, man? The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Big hack right there. Affleck was better than Clooney. Yeah, Clooney's the worst. Clooney's the worst. 2 balls, 2 strike count. Judge with an 0 for yesterday. Gallon looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning. Pitch number 15. Ball misses low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Jacob says, Ace, good news. Draft this year is on a day off for the Yankees. Okay, then I might have to cover the draft. Maybe. We'll see. If I can get myself a co-host, I might do it. The 3-2. Check swing. He did go around. Judge is down on strikes. Quick 1-2-3 inning for Zach Gallen. Not a good start for the New York Yankees here. As that's a quick inning. Okay, but when it comes to when it comes to Batman, I include Kevin Conroy in that list. The voice of not just the Batman animated series, but the voice of a lot of video games. When you hear Batman, I hear Kevin Conroy. So he's high on my list. I include Mark Hamill with the Joker, so I also include Kevin Conroy in that conversation. Also, rest in peace to him as well. So when it comes to my ranking of Batman, I'm gonna have to go Conroy is number 1 for me. Followed by Keaton, Bale, Robert Pattinson, probably off the top, Affleck, then Kilmer, West, then Clooney. Because I never grew up watching I never grew up watching the Batman show. So Adam West doesn't resonate with me like he does with other people because I was too young for that. But yeah, Kevin Conroy is top of my list. If I include him because he is the voice of Batman. When you hear I'm Batman, that's what you think of. That animated series. Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill's the Joker. Absolutely. Mark Hamill's retired from the Joker because he can never work with Conroy again. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. My guy Adrian is in the building. Say, you're my brother Adrian. How you doing, Mike G? The 1-0 to Suarez. Ball outside. 2 balls, no strike count. Shit, we forgot to do the raid. We're going to do it in this half inning. Here's the 2-0. In the dirt. 3 balls, no strike count. Rodon is having some problems with the mound right now. Most home runs in MLB. Suarez is 5. Aaron Judge is 4. Baseball lover, man. What's going on, man? Back another night, another amazing night of baseball. Appreciate you, man. Rocket Chair says Clooney is the most overrated actor in Hollywood. Holy shit. You said it, not me. The 3-0. That catches his own but doesn't get the strike. When you've been inaccurate, you're not gonna get that call. So back-to-back leadoff walks. Leadoff walks always come back to haunt you. Kevin Conroy is on par with Casey Kane as far as voice actors. Kevin Conroy's up there. Like I said, Mark Hamill's up there for me as well. Mark Hamill's been in a lot of stuff that you wouldn't even know, as they're showing how terrible that mound looks right now. Yeah, it's still raining. It's pouring. The old man is snoring. 1 ball, no strike count. Rodon having a hard time finding the strike zone here. Batman Adam West is the best. I mean, it's everybody's, to each his own. Everybody has their own opinions. The 1-0. Outside. 6 straight balls. Meeting on the mound. Austin Wells trying to settle him down. So far, not a good outing for Rodon. Mark Hamill's Joker is perfect, is what David says.
No, what the heck? I'll laugh anyway.
Adrian says he's doing great, man. The rain weather is clutch today, relaxing. Yeah, man, I bet. I'm doing good, man. Can't complain. Had myself a nice little nap before the game. David says he loves the animated series. That was peak animation for him. Well, the new peak animation now is like the Spider-Verse movies. That's a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Animation is just taking such a leap forward. Batman Beyond was a great animation too. Batman Beyond is one of my favorites. 2 balls, 1 strike count. Ball inside, 3-1. Come on, Carlos. Chyeaaa, my guy beat you with a 199 dono. What up, man? How you doing? The 3-1 is fouled away. 3-2 says Chyeaaa, Merry Christmas. Hey, we're far from it, man. But I appreciate that, man. Thank you. If that was for last Christmas, I appreciate it. Batter calls time. All right, come on, Carlos. Struggling here in the on-start of this game. On-start? Oh, that doesn't sound right. The 3-2. Wow. David says he enjoys the Miles Morales movies a lot. Yeah, they're some of the best comic book movies, man. Definitely. Double play would be nice here. The 3-2. Hits to right field. Foul. It looks so weird seeing bearded Yankees. Hey. It's a new era. We need bearded Carlos Rodon to step up right now. He's already at 32 pitches. Still nobody out in the 2nd inning. Here's the 3-2. That's hit on the ground. Off the glove of Rodon. That's going to be an infield single. You got to let the ball go through if you're a pitcher. Dude, I say that all the time, man. How these guys are positioned, that would have been an easy double play. You got to let the ball go through, man. Like, infield single puts 2 on, nobody out. Yankees in trouble here early. Here's Jack McCarthy. We need a double play now. Diamondbacks looking for a big inning. Well, sets up in the outside corner. Shows bunt. Called strike. This is what I like. Small ball. Why not? Put 2 more runners in scoring position. That's what I wish Boone would do more. Got to bring the corners in a little bit. Got the 8-hole hitter up, 2 on, nobody out. See if they show bunt again. He shows bunt and bunts it on the line. And Cabrera's smart play by Cabrera, letting that roll foul. 0-2. Very heads up play by Oswaldo Cabrera. He probably could have got him at first, but there's no need to advance the runners. Good job, Waldo. Carlos Rodon versus the Brewers, his lowest fastball percentage. So he's using those secondary stuff. The 0-2 outside. Missed on a slider. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Definitely like the Miles Morales. When's the new one coming out? In 2027 is what they announced. They haven't announced the month yet. But they announced the year in 2 years. I can't wait. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Good block by Wells. Carlos Rodon is having trouble with that mound. He keeps looking down at the mound like he's losing his footing. Here's the 2-2. That's hit on the ground. Weekly. He's only going to get 1. That's the play at first. That's just as good as a sack bunt. Yeah, it's raining out there, David. That's pretty much a sack bunt, so. 2 runners in scoring position. 1 away for Perdomo. We need a strikeout. Runners on second and third, 1 away. A swinging sack bunt, pretty much. What sucks about that is it cost Rodon about 3 or 4 more pitches if Cabrera would have just got him. So Rodon scuffling here, having a hard time with the pitch calm. It's unfolding for Rodon right now. He can't step on the mound. He's having pitch calm problems. It ain't your night tonight, Carlos. Let's see if he can settle down, man. Almost at 40 pitches. Yankees have the infield in, too. Trying to cut off the run at the plate. Still a little too early for me. First pitch, ball, misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. In there for a strike. Strikeout is huge right here. Come on, man. One ball, 1 strike count. Come on, Carlos. The pitch, that's hit center field, and that's going to be a sac fly as Bellinger makes the catch. 3rd run of the game. Runner does advance to 3rd. Good job running that down the alley, because if that would have dropped, that would have been trouble. But the 3rd run does score, and the runner did stay at 2nd. So Yankees down by 3. Going against a very good pitcher, too, so we're gonna have to earn it. We're gonna have to earn it tonight. Despair, what up, man? What did you miss? A bad start by Carlos Rodon. Down 3-0. These 2 innings are shooting up that ERA. ERA's at 5.14. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Top of the order's up. Marte walked in his first at-bat, scored a run as that's hit on the ground. Base hit. This could score a run number 4. Cody Bellinger gets it. Here comes the run to score. 4-0 ball game. This is getting out of hand really, very quickly. This might be an early night for Carlos Rodon tonight. So 2 runs put up in the first 2 innings for the Diamondbacks. Yankees trail by 4. He hasn't shown me anything. It's not a, it's, you can see it in his face. This is Rodon of last year and years past where things kind of unravel and they go, and here's a throw to second and he's safe. Good slide. Nope. He said he fell off the bag and Volpe adds the tag. So that will end the inning, but the Diamondbacks add 2 more. Let's see how he fell off the bag. First of all, he was tagged out regardless. Volpe did push his hand. Well, he kept it. Volpe kept the tag on, but it was there before anyway. He was out regardless. So that will end the inning. But Diamondbacks up by 4. We got to start cutting into this lead. Let's go. Jazz, Volpe, and Wells due up. Mad Steve says it's getting late. I mean, it's still early in this game, so. John said he would go 3 innings. Well, you know, hopefully not. Xavier says time to get him out of there. It's way too early, man. And we used a lot of bullpen yesterday. Norma, what's up, Norma? Norma says, hey, Ace, no bueno. Yeah, not off to a good start. But luckily, there's plenty of time to come back in this ball game. We're going to need Rodon to eat some innings, man, because Aaron Boone ran through the bullpen yesterday. Oh, shit. Let's do this real quick. Before I forget, we're going to do a raid real quick, man. Let's bring some good vibes in the building for our New York Yankees. For all my wrestling fans out there, and if you guys aren't, even if you guys aren't into wrestling, let's go over there to my guys T and my guys, and my guy Frank. The Island of Relevancy is their wrestling channel that they have. They're live right now. Let's go over there and show them some love, guys. Let's get some good vibes in here for our New York Yankees. Just go over there and tell them it's an ace raid. Y'all know the deal. I don't even got to tell y'all no more. Y'all know what's up. And then come right back over here before the game. Make sure you guys hit that like and sub up to their channel. Thank you, Brandon, for going over there. David, for going over there. Appreciate you. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Huge swing and a miss from Jazz Chisholm. Oh, that jazz. Ah! Ball misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike count. We need to get these runs back. We need to get at least one of these runs back in this inning. The 1-1. Jazz bloops this left field. That's going to be a base hit. Let's see if he can turn this into 2. The throw to second, and Jazz stays at first base. Maybe if it's a dry day, maybe Jazz tries to turn that into 2. Leadoff single. Exactly what we needed. So Jazz, the first hit of the night. Thank you, David, Brandon, Mark, Savius, Norma, Larry. Thank you for going over there. Appreciate you. Hit that subscribe, guys, if you haven't done so. Here's Anthony Volpe. Drop those Volpe emojis in the chat. That's a cold strike. No balls, 1 strike count. Despair says he's going to the game this year. Yankees versus Red Sox. That should be a good one. Checks at first. He's safe. I'd get the wheels moving here. Let's steal Jazz. The pitch to Volpe. Volpe pops this up. Shallow center field. The center fielder's coming in for it. And the shortstop makes a great catch. Over the shoulder. Almost dropped it. The shortstop covered a lot of range on that one. Double caught it, scooped it off the glove, and had the concentration to make the catch. What a play. Here's Austin Wells, rips that down the line. That's going to be extra bases. Let's send Jazz. Let's see if Jazz comes home to score. They're going to give Jazz the hold up at third. Yankees have runners on second and third, one away. There we go. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Let's go. Opportunity to get some of these runs back. That little tick that Jazz had to hold up to make sure the ball went through probably stopped him from scoring. 110 exit velocity from Austin Wells. Dominguez, who homered in yesterday's ball game. Come on, man. Mars attacks. First pitch to Dominguez. Swing and a miss. Gave him that changeup. Took something off of it. Jazz had to avoid getting hit by the ball, and that little tick stopped him from scoring. The 0-1 ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike count. This could be a good inning right here for us. Let's go. We need these runs back. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Come on, Dominguez. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on, man. All it takes is a sac fly, man, to get in home a run. Shorten up your swing. The 1-2. Dominguez down on strikes. I don't know what it is, man. The Yankees just stink when it comes to situational hitting, man. Year after year after year, we do the same shit. We cannot hit situationally. Hurt us in yesterday's ball game. So far, it's hurt us right here. You have 2 runners in scoring position with 1 away, and you strike out. That's the last thing that you can do. Here's Ben Rice. First pitch to Rice. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Every year it seems like this team just stinks situationally. The 1-2. Rice also homered in yesterday's ball game. Another strike. 1-1. Situational hitting has always been on Boone. I mean, the guy's got to perform at the end of the day. You can't, I mean, Boone can't swing for them. He can't swing the bat for them. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So 1 strike away from striking out and stranding 2 runners in scoring position. Like, I don't understand. Like, does this team get the yips? Do they get nervous when runners in scoring position? You can't just continue to score all your runs via the home run. You have to manufacture runs. Manufacturing runs is on Boone. The 1-2. Check swing. He did not go. 2-2. Clearly didn't go. Yeah, Norma, I'm right there with you, man. Right there with you, man. It's just situationally, this team continues to struggle. Every year it's been past that, but these last couple of years, man, anytime the Yankees have runners on situationally, like second and third, it just continues to be their bugaboo. You can't just rely on the home runs every game. The 2-2. Wells down, Rice down on strike. So 2 runners go in scoring position with 1 away, and it's back-to-back strikeouts. Every year. That was a good opportunity that was squandered right there. It's early in the season. Norma says early in the season she needs a break. Already, Norma, we're 4 or 5 games in. Oh man, yeah. It's just it's frustrating when situationally these motherfuckers can't hit. It really is. It's frustrating. You got to take some pitches, man, and it's as simple as this: productive out scores you runs. You can't just go up there and strike out. You can't. The Yankees just every year it seems like we just overly rely on the home run ball. Every year. Plus Jeter and others that focus on moving runners over. That's what you got to do. Move runners over. Runners go from first to third. Here's Carroll. Ball misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. Shampoo says, hey, Ace. What's up, Shampoo? The 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. That was a big opportunity that we had right there that we could have scored some runs. Even if you get 1 or 2 runs in that inning, it's like it changes the whole outcome of this game. It's about momentum. Here's the 1-1. Carroll hits this to center field. Center field is going back track, and makes a leaping catch. Is Cody Bellinger at the wall? That's some good defense. That ball carried. 1 away. Hits, bunts, sack flies, the basics. Absolutely. The Yankees don't do the basic fundamentals, and it's frustrating. Hit that subscribe, guys, if you haven't done so. Let's sub up as we are on the road to 2K. Carlos Rodon he just looks like he don't got it tonight. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know. It's a look on his face, but he's just trying to get through it. Here's Chyeaaa, who homered in his last at bat. 1 ball, no strike count. Rodon looks defeated out there. It's only game 2 for you, baby. You gotta get your head in the game. Get your head out of your ass and into the game. Come on. The 1-0. Way outside. Yo, Rodon don't got it tonight. You could just tell he don't got it tonight. What do you think of the lack of fundamentals falls on? It falls on the manager, but it also falls on the players. The players got to perform. It falls on everybody. The 2-0. That's a called strike, but generous call. 2-1. Ace is close to that Gleyber Torres face. Nah, man, I don't want to get there. It's too early in the season. Here's the 2-1. That's foul. The thing about it is everybody. Okay, here's the thing. Theo, here's the thing. Negative Yankee fans need to point the finger at somebody and blame, right? It's multiple things. Like, and let's keep in mind, it's 5 games into the season. Let's not overreact. Here's a 2-2. The thing is, like, everybody wants to blame Boone and whatnot, man, but Boone can't go out there and swing the bat for these guys. Boone can't go out there and stop guys from swinging that bad pitches. Do I think the Braves will turn around? Yeah, I think every team. I don't think any team is out of it. The 3-2. Walked them. Yeah, Atlanta's too good of a team to be held down. It's such a long season, man. This is why, like, you can never get too high off the highs and you can never get too low off the lows. Look at what happened with the Mets last year. The Mets went like 0 for like 9, I believe, to start. And then they ended up coming back and making the playoffs. Look at the Yankees. The Yankees got off to such a hot start and then hit a record like low in the middle of the month, in the middle of the year, I should say. You can't get too high off the highs. You can't get too low off the lows. Baseball is a game of ebbs and flows. I say it all the time. It's a long, drawn-out season. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Doesn't matter who gets off to a hot start. It's a marathon. The 1-0 in the dirt. Rodon, he just doesn't, and the runner stays put at first. Rodon don't have it tonight. I've seen enough. Can we get the bullpen warmed up? I know Boone's trying to get as many innings out of him as he can because he burned that bullpen yesterday, but you can just tell Rodon does not have it. Ball outside. Nah, Norm, I mean, I appreciate that. I just know how Yankee fans are. Ball outside, walked them, back-to-back walks for Rodon. I just know how Yankee fans are. Look, the season is not 162 one-game seasons. It's not. It's really not. I want to see my team win, of course. Do I get frustrated when they lose? Sure. Do I get frustrated when they do stupid shit? Sure. Do I get frustrated when they don't have situational hitting? Sure. But I'm not. But fans act like every game is the end of the season, whether it's win or lose. It's not 162 one-game seasons. It's one season that's 162 games. Runners on first and second, no, one away. Called strike to Josh Naylor, 0-1. Like, you can't get too high off the highs and you can't get too low off the lows. It's as simple as that. Rodon has had a terrible game tonight. A complete 180 from what he had opening day. The 0-1. Ball outside. He just doesn't. It's just something. You could just see it in his face. He just doesn't have it tonight. And that's okay. People have off nights. Here's the 1-1. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rodon needs a strikeout. He needs something that he can build off of. He's about to be at 60 pitches, and it's 1 out in the 3rd inning. A double play would go a long way. Here's the 1-2. Ball misses low, 2-2. It's like, I feel like with Carlos Rodon, right? He doesn't have his best stuff, so he's trying to finesse. He's like trying to see what's working, and nothing's working. Instead of attacking hitters, he's trying to get them to swing and miss and chase. 4 walks for him. The 2-2 steps off. But here's the thing, Savies. You can't just pull him when he, dude, our bullpen was shot from last night, man. We used a lot of arms yesterday. Here's the 2-2. That's hit on the ground right to Jazz. Jazz to second for 1 and gets the double play. That's exactly what you needed right there. 4-6-3 double play. That couldn't have come in a better time for him. That's exactly what you needed. Hopefully, let's see if the Yankees can get some momentum from that. So, Cabrera will be leading things off. Cabrera, Goldsmith, and Bellinger. Still plenty of time in this game. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. This game is far from over. Let the bats get warmed up now. You got to just keep the line moving. Theo says he'll even point out the Tigers looked out of it. Theo, that says a lot coming from you, man. I'm not gonna lie. That actually says a lot coming from you. But nah, exactly. I mean, look, the hottest teams get hot, man. Teams get cold, teams get hot, man. That's what it comes, that's what happens. You gotta take the good, you gotta take the good with the bad. Sean, thank you for dropping those Yankee emojis. Appreciate you. And also shout outs to everybody that was over there, that popped over there to the Island of Relevancy. My guy T and Frank. Appreciate you guys, man, for all your support. All right. I would like 2 runs in this inning. Cabrera, see if he can lead things off, and the top of the order is coming up. Let's get the bats going. First pitch to Cabrera is in there for a strike. Also, keep in mind, man, yesterday's game, man, it might have ended up turning into a loss, but we had a very good game against a very good pitcher, and we're facing another one tonight. And hasn't gone in our favor, but it's still early in this ball game. 1 ball, 1 strike count. James says, what you don't fix now will haunt you later. That includes situational base hitting. Yeah, I know, man, but you can't fix something by not getting in those situations and succeeding. It's as simple as that, man. They have to, yeah. The next situation, they failed this last situation. Does that mean they're going to fail the next situation? We don't know, and we got to wait and see. 2 balls, 1 strike count. The pitch to Cabrera is in there for a strike, 2-2. The Yankees just can't rely on home runs, man. You got to manufacture runs in baseball. Look at what the Arizona Diamondbacks were doing, where they bunted, they played small ball. I'm a big advocate for small ball. You guys know that. The 2-2 to Cabrera, ball, 3 balls, 2 strike count. Got to work the count like Cabrera's doing. Top of the order's on deck. The 3-2. Cabrera down on strikes. Back-to-back-to-back strikeouts for Zach Gallen. That's his 4th strikeout of the game. He's locking in right now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Top of the order's up. Yankees had double-digit strikeouts last night. They're on pace for that again tonight. Striking out too much. The home runs were going crazy last series. The strikeouts are going crazy this series. Pitch to Goldschmidt. Called strike outside corner. That was a bad call. No balls, 1 strike count. Antonio says, let's go Yankees. Let's get enthusiastic. Norma says that pitch was nasty. The 0-1. Goldschmidt fouls that away. 1 strike away from strikeout number 5. The 0-2. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. How many times? I think we struck out 14 times yesterday. So far, 5 today. It's only 3 innings. The 1-2. Goldschmidt pops this up. The second baseman's in the grass. He's under it, calling for it, and makes the catch. 2 quick outs. Here's Bellinger. So this looks like it might be another quick inning. See if Bellinger can at least get on for Aaron Judge. The pitch to Bellinger, cut on and missed, 0-1. I don't remember if it was 12, 13, or 4. It was one of those, but I know it was double digits because I took my notes. It was definitely double digits. The 0-1, Bellinger swinging a miss, 0-2. He is mowing us down right now. Yankee bats have not shown up today. They're taking a day off with the rain. John, what's up, man? Says rough loss last night. Yeah, so far, you know, and it's not looking like a good game tonight either. The 0-2. Bellinger check swing. He went. He struck out 4 last 5 batters. Yankees like shit tonight. Yep, went around. That was a quick inning. This is a quick game so far. 1 hour in, already in the 4th inning. Well, you get games like this sometimes. I do appreciate all you guys for popping in here, though, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe to the Ace Avenue. TC Everything says he's back from yesterday. Appreciate you. All right, due up for the Diamondbacks. See if Rodon can get back-to-back shutdown innings. Due up will be Suarez, Moreno, and McCarthy, bottom of the order. And we are at 40 likes, 10 more likes. Now we'll gift away a membership, guys. Appreciate you. All right, Rodon back out there. Called strike. All right, he hasn't had a good game, but let's make this inning the best inning of the game. Come on, Carlos. The 0-1. Called strike 0-2. That's foul. No balls, 2-strike count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. All right, here's Moreno, who's 1 for 1. That's outside. 1 ball, no strike count. The 1-0. In there for a strike, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. What was Michael K doing? Called strike 1-2. Was he doing was he being very sarcastic that Rodon got a strikeout? I didn't get to see. I don't listen to the broadcast. The 1-2. Foul. Come on, Rodon. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Way high. 2-2. Four to nothing ball game. The 2-2. Foul. The 2-2. Here's the pitch. That's hit on the ground, right to Volpe. Volpe backs up for it, fires, gets him 2 away. Rodon needs a 1-2-3 inning. We got to build some momentum. Let's go. Interesting development over here in the Mets game. The Mets are up 6-5 in the bottom of the 11th, but the Marlins do have 2 on, 1 away here. All right, here's McCarthy. Rodon looking for his first 1-2-3 inning. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, and that should end the inning as he flips to Rodon, who barely gets him at first. Goldschmidt flips to the Rodon and gets the out. That does end the inning. Exactly what we needed. Let's get the bats back up. Aaron Judge will get things started for us. Let's see if he can get things started for us tonight as the Yankee bats have been asleep at the wheel. Let's go. Hit that like button, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Excellent. He's hanging in there. At the very least, he's giving us innings so we don't have to get too much into the bullpen. Bottom of the fourth, Yankees trail by 4. We need to get some runs. Come on, Yankees. Also, guys, drop those Yankee emojis in the chat. Why is covering first so shaky? I have no idea, man. Well, with Rodon, the lefty falls off the mound the other way. And it's wet out there. Not trying to make excuses for nobody, but yeah, it seems like it happens a lot, man. I don't know. Same thing with the situational hitting. Why did the Yankees get so nervous in covering first? Seems like they get nervous with covering first and situational hitting. Don't know. But Judge, Jazz, and Volpe. Norma says she's just thankful that someone covered. I know, I'm right there with you. Here's Aaron Judge.
That's why he's the MVP! That's why he's the GOAT!
Drop those all rise emojis in the chat. That ball misses low. 1 ball, no strike count. Judge 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Went hitless in yesterday's ball game. Ball high, 2-0. Sean, thank you for dropping those emojis. Appreciate you. The 2-0 to the captain. Here's the pitch. Judge cut on and miss. Swing and a miss. Judge had to have been looking for something else. That was only 93 that was blown past him. Here's the 2-1. Called strike, 2-2. Ace, you have PTSD from last season. That's my problem. That's probably their problem too. Trust me, I feel you, Norma. I feel you. Judge calls time. The finale of the series will be tomorrow. Hopefully it's a rubber match. The 2-2. Here's the pitch to Judge, and he swings and misses, trying to get out of the way of ball hitting him. And that's strikeout number 6. The Yankee bats are looking terrible tonight. Even when you're trying to get out of the way, you're looking terrible. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Oh, that jazz. Just one of those days. The pitch to Jazz is in the dirt. 1 ball, no strike count. Gallon is balling tonight. 3 and a third as Jazz hits this, gets jammed. The right fielder's coming in for it, makes the catch. 2 quick outs. Here's Anthony Volpe. The Yankees aren't even like really putting up a fight tonight. Somebody wake these sleepy motherfuckers up. Volpe shows bunt. That should have been a strike. Doesn't get the call. 1-0. Thank you, Sean, for dropping those Volpe emojis. The 1-0. Ball outside, 2-0. All right, we need a bloop and a blast to put us right back in this game. Anthony Volpe, come on, man. Get on base. Austin Wells, drive him in. The 2-0. Volpe bloops this one up. That's going to be out as the right fielder's there. He's under it, makes the catch. Quick inning for the Yankees. The bats are just, you're going against a good pitcher tonight. Rodon didn't get off to a... We needed Rodon to have a good start as we were going against a great pitching staff this series. And so far, no good. The Yankees have not shown up through a couple. Erica says she feels like we scored all our runs in the first series. Well, we're also going against really good pitching, Erica. So we're going against a really good pitching staff. We had our opportunity yesterday. Yesterday was a game that the Yankees squandered. The bullpen just didn't have it last night. That 8th inning was terrible. Tim Hill, you know, gave up the double. Mark Leiter Jr., who previously looked good as well, gave it up. And you know, sometimes you have nights like that. And you have nights like this as well. So. Headed to the 5th inning. Also, tomorrow, guys, I will be covering the finale of this series. Same start time. Then immediately after the game, I will be live for episode 2 of the series finale with my guy, Jason Custodio. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Both streams will be set up. I'll probably redirect it to the, I'll probably redirect the other stream to the post game tomorrow, so make sure you guys tune in for that. And it's only the 2nd series of the year. You, like I said, you can't ever get too, you really can't get too high and you can't get too low. Rodon back out there. I did not think he would see the 5th. Ball misses low. With how he started, how those first 2.5 innings went, I did not think Rodon would see this inning. He's at pitch number 75 to the 9-hole hitter. 9-1-2. The 1-0. Low. 2-0. Come on, Carlos. Suck it up, bro. It's like he keeps looking at the mound. Pitch. The 2-0. Shows bunt right down the middle. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. In there for a strike that should have been a ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. That's popped up. Right side. Judge is there. He's under it. Makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Marte. Marte, 1 for 1 with a walk, single, run scored, and an RBI. Am I excited for the summertime? We about to be getting some. As that's hit up the middle off of Rodon, he stays with it, throws the first, and gets some. So that one hit off of Carlos Rodon. We're gonna be getting some weather, and we're gonna be getting some summertime weather starting this week. It's about to be in the 80s for the next couple of days. Looks like that hit off the glove of Rodon, so it looks like he's okay. Let's see the replay. Nope, hit right off the forearm. Here's Carroll. They're coming out to look at Carlos Rodon. Make sure he's okay. Hopefully he's all right. That's off his non-throwing arm too, by the way. This is the last thing we need. Yeah, he's gonna have a bruise on that one. That ball gets hit so hard that you might see the stitches of the baseball in your skin. All right, looks like he's okay. This has truly been a rough night for Carlos Rodon. He is getting beat up out there, metaphorically and literally. Corbin Carroll's 0 for 2. Norma says she can't wait for warmer weather. We had some dirt storms yesterday. It was nasty. Outside was brown. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. But also with the warm weather comes allergy season. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to that. Check swing foul. I've already started taking my allergy medicine because I already started, like, this Sunday was the first time I woke up and I started feeling it. I'm like, oh man, here come the allergies. This could be Rodon's last inning as he's at 80 pitches. Here's the 0-1. Foul off the mask of Wells. 0-2. Rodon looking for a quick 1-2-3 inning. All right, just like they were able to come back in the late stages of the game, let's see if the Yankees can do the same. The 0-2 swing and a miss gets him down on strikes. Good inning by Rodon. Those first 2 innings, he was rough, but he's gotten through it. I'm going to be right back, guys. Hit that like button in the meantime. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Be right back. All right, I'm switching hats. Switching hats. Maybe it'll bring the Yankees some good luck. Switch hat, new Yankees. Come on. I'm doing my part. They got to do theirs. Norma says allergies are the worst. That they are. That they are. Because it's like, even if you take medicine, it's just, they're still gonna get you. You kind of got to preemptively take your medicine, right? So that way it's kind of in your system. But yeah, allergies are the worst because they just, much like a rainy day, it just makes you not want to do anything. And then like when it's really bad, you can't really sleep and everything. So yeah. All right, here's Austin Wells to lead things off.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Wells doubled in his last at-bat, got stranded at second. Yeah, I can't take Benadryl. Benadryl will knock me out. And I just don't like the way it makes me feel. When I wake up, it makes me feel groggy. Bottom of the 5th inning. Yankees struggling here so far. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Zach Gallen just looks good tonight, and Carlos Rodon looks the opposite. So Austin Wells got his first non-home run hit in last inning. Wells, Dominguez, and Rice. We need a big inning from Rice and Dominguez. You got to make up for striking out in that situation last at bat. Timeout is called by the umpire. Looks like somebody threw a ball on the field, or a ball got over the fence from the bullpen. No balls, 1 strike count. Monty, thanks for popping in. Says must be the bats. Yeah, so far they're not looking good as that's weekly hit to short. Throws and gets Wells 1 away. Here's Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason
Well, Dominguez struck out his last at bat. Hit that like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. The pitch to Dominguez is low. 1 ball, no strikes. Dominguez homered in yesterday's ball game. The 1-0. Good pitch, but doesn't get the call. 2-0. That was Zach Gallen's looking good today. Good hitters count here by Dominguez. Don't be surprised to see a changeup and a fastball count to try to get the young kid off his back foot. There it is. What did I say? What did I say? Swing and a miss, 2-1. That's what I would have done. That's exactly what I would have called. That changeup low in a fastball situation. Got him to swing right over the top of it. At 2-1. Then you give him a curveball, swing and a miss. So Dominguez has not gotten a strike yet, and he's down two. It's 2 balls, 2 strike count. Now you got him thinking anything can come. You missed on 2 fastballs. You gave him a changeup and a fastball count. Then you just had him swing over the top of a breaking ball, so now he can throw anything. And just like that, got him to strike out. I fucking know it. 7 strikeout. Appreciate that, Monty. I fucking knew it. If he wouldn't have swung at that changeup, it would have been a ball. Then the whole at bat is different. But once he did, you had him. As soon as he swung over that changeup, you had him. Here's Ben Rice. Ball. And I'm calling it before it's happening. 1 ball, no strike count. Dominguez, 2nd strikeout of the game. That's what you do to a young pitcher. Zach Gallen just vetted him. Called strike outside corner, 2-0. 1 ball, 1 strike count. The Yankees are 0 for 7 with 6 strikeouts against his curveball. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 strike away from strikeout number 8. The Yankees just decided they want to strike out this series. Yesterday was about 14. Today, on the verge of double digits. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That was easy. What's that company that has that button that was like, that was easy. That was easy. That was easy. That's all it is. Zach Gallen making this shit look simple out here. Yankees getting donutted. The energy's not there. Can't explain it. They're running against a good pitcher. That's what it comes down to. You had Zach Gallen just school 2 young guys. Easy. He made that shit look easy. Staples. There we go. Thank you, Norma. Well, complete 180 buys for how we felt a couple days ago. Chyeaaa Jr. will be leading things off this inning. Yeah, we look like shit. Look like shit tonight. The weather's shit and the Yankees look like shit. So now this game is legit. So if they end it now, it's over. I'm talking about with the weather. I think the weather's the storm has kind of dissipated though. But I will be live tomorrow, guys. Same start time for the finale of this series. Hopefully it's a rubber match. Here's Chyeaaa, who got things started for them. Swing and a miss. That almost hit him terrible. You can tell he was committed to something. Ramirez says, I'm learning fantasy baseball is frustrating. We do one-on-one matchups this whole week. Yeah, I'm not a big fantasy football. I'm not a big fantasy baseball guy. Yo, Andres Gomez is warming up for the Yankees. I'm surprised that Rodon has made it through to the 6th inning. The 0-1. Check swing. Did he go with light? He went on that one. They say no. 1-1. Offense has took the night off, Sean. They decided, it's raining. We're good. We're just gonna sit back and chill. We'll keep the bats in the clubhouse tonight. The 1-1. Check swing. Didn't go again. Both times like he went around. Rodon, the first 2 innings, 4 runs, giving up 3 hits. Since then, nothing. So the last 3 have been pretty good for him. The 2-1. Ball in the dirt. 3-1. This will definitely be Rodon's last inning. He's at 86 pitches. He might not get through this one. Assuming Judge leads the team in home runs this year, who do you think will be second? I would assume Bellinger, the 3-1, or potentially Jazz, 3-2. You know what? I'm gonna say Wells. I'm gonna say Wells will be second, and the Yankees in home runs. The 3-2. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, gets him down on strikes. Rodon's 4 strikeouts, so he settled down after that 2 innings. If only the bats would have woke up today. Several teams have been on hot streaks. They all have to end soon. Yeah, that's baseball, man. Nothing lasts forever. Just like losing streaks don't last forever, winning streaks don't last forever. Baseball is a marathon, not a sprint. Here's Randall Gerchik. Ball is called a strike, 0-1. Randall got us started. Yankee killer. He got us started. He got him started yesterday's ball game and sparked the rally. The 0-1. Way high. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Grichuk pops this up. Right side. Judge towards foul territory and makes the catch at the wall right next to the padding. Points at the fan. Long run for Judge, makes the catch. All right, 2 outs here. Rodon, 91 pitches, going against Naylor. He might, as bad as it looks for him, he might still give us a quality start. Well, we're not getting a W, but still, swing and a miss, 0-1. He's not getting a W, I should say, unless the bats go off, start waking up. Here's the 0-1. Catches the outside corner, but doesn't get the call, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Doesn't get the call. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strikeout here. Hit on the ground. Foul. Big Blue Wrecking Crew says, let's go Yankees. Norman says, Ace in chat, have a good night. You'll try to pop in tomorrow. Dinner's calling. What are you eating before you get out of here? I know you're probably cooking up something good. What are you eating? The 2-2. And have a good night, Norma. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes to end the inning. So a rough 2 innings, but Rodon settles down through 4. All things aside, Rodon kind of kept us in the game, man. If the bats could have got going a little bit today, and that second inning, if we could have squeaked across a couple runs, this game, still could have been. It's still in the balance, but yeah, we got to get it going right now, man. We got 12 more outs to get 4 runs. Cheeseburger and fries. That sounds good, especially homemade cheeseburgers. Yeah. Savia says, good job, Rodon, holding them right there. Bats need to wake up. Absolutely, absolutely. Hit the like button, guys. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe. Homemade fries for sure. No, homemade burger slap, especially if you put some good onions on there with that melted American cheese. Like, oh yeah, you put that good seasoning on there too. Yep. You put that good sazon on there. Yeah, them shits be banging. All right. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera, Gallen back out there. It would have been nice to be able to get into their bullpen a little early. I don't want to see Gallen again. Bottom of the 6th inning, Cabrera's up. First pitch to Waldo, catches the outside corner, 0-1. Cabrera, Goldschmidt, and Bellinger. Cabrera, one of the 8 strikeouts. The only people that haven't struck out are Goldschmidt, Jazz, Volpe, and Wells. Ball outside, 1-1. Judge has struck out twice. Judge, Dominguez, and Rice have 6 of the 8 strikeouts. Grilled onions and plastic cheese. Yo, grilled onions are bomb. I might get myself a turkey burger tomorrow. Called Strike 1-2. Go to the hospital where my mom works, and they make some really good ass turkey burgers. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away. Hustle, Cabrera. That's going to be a drop third strike. Hey, this could be the opportunity that we're looking for. Even though it was a strikeout. Runner on first. Nobody out. Thank you, Norma. Appreciate you. As always, Norma, you're amazing. All right, top of the order's up. That does go down as strikeout number 9. Yankees looking for a big inning here to crawl back into this ball game. Let's get a 6-run inning. That'd be great. The pitch to Goldschmidt is in there for a strike, 0-1. Evan, my guy, what up, man? Says, what up, Ace? What's up, dude? Thank you for popping in. Hit that like, guys. Make sure you guys sub up if you haven't done so. The 0-1 to Goldschmidt. Check swing, run around. I don't know if the Yankees are... I know Gallen's got nasty stuff, but I don't know if they're seeing the ball well tonight. Their swings have been terrible. Gallen is working them. The 0-2. Ball outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We've seen Judge take a nasty hack. We've seen Jazz. Now we've seen Dominguez take 2 nasty swings. Now Goldschmidt. Yankees aren't seeing the ball well off Gallen tonight. Runner on first. Nobody out. Yankees trail by 4. Here's the pitch in there for a ball. 2-1. Watch out for that. Okay. You just gave him a pitch inside to change the eye level. Watch out for that slider in the outside corner. Goldie, if he gives you that slider, you got to hit that shit in the right field. Move the runner over to third. The 2-2. In there for a strike. Locks him up bottom of the zone. Gave him a changeup. Goldschmidt down on strikes. Strikeout number 10. That's 10 strikeouts for the New York Yankees. Back-to-back games with double-digit Ks. You can't win if you strike out double-digit times. That's baseball. If you can't put the ball in play, you can't win. Here's Cody Bellinger. In there for a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 outside. The 1-1 ball. We need some runs ASAP is what James says. Let's go Yankees. Really hard to watch right now. It's a rough game. It is a rough game. The 2-1. Last one needs a double play. Drop those no double play emojis. Here's the 2-1. That's hit on the ground. That could be a double play. Good play by the second baseman who dropped. No, I challenge that. That ball looked like a good play by the second baseman. Threw it to the shortstop who the ball dropped in front of. Did he grab it in time though? What a play by Marte, a hard hit shot. He tagged him. He tagged him. Great defensive play. Here's Aaron Judge. Drop those Judge emojis. Just not our night tonight. He did. He tagged him out. Good play by the shortstop and the second baseman. The pitch to Judge, called strike. Judge trying to avoid his third strikeout of the game. The 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. Oh my gosh. This guy is killing us. This is complete shutout, complete game shutout territory. He's at 80 pitches though. The 0-2, ball outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Norma said burger, so now I want a good home cooked burger. One ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Judge down on strikes for his 3rd time. Thank you for playing. Thank you guys for playing. Double-digit strikeouts in back-to-back games. The second time, Jazz struck out 4 times. Judge strikes out 3 times today. You're not going to win ball games if you can't put the ball in play. I understand. We're getting mowed down by a good pitcher. Don't let that narrative of when you face good pitching, you're going to stink start popping up. Ugh, terrible. Well, Yankees like shit tonight. This game, we got 9 more outs to go. And, yeah, wouldn't surprise me if Gallen came back out there. Chris Kirshner, this was about 14 minutes ago. I imagine it's more now, since the Yankees have swung at 41% of Zach Gallen's pitches out of the strike zone tonight. Yeah, they look like shit. James says he's a bit ahead, but Judge strikeout. Sorry, yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, no, that been happening, man. You might be behind. So not a good game 2 for the New York Yankees, to say the least. We have 9 more outs to go to see if they can come back in this ball game. You're playing BG3. What is BG3? Yo, Andres Gomez is out there. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strike count. BG3. Am I missing something? The 1-0. That's hit. Deep center field. Bellinger's back and makes the catch at the track. 1 away. Suarez, who's leading the league in home runs right now, gave that one a ride. Here's Moreno. Almost had his 6th home run. That's popped up on the first pitch and out of play. Foul. 0-1. Called strike. No balls, 2 strike count. Humble pie got any whipped cream? Yeah, at this point, right? So, hey, this is far from over, but, you know, tomorrow is another day. The 0-2. Popped up. Center field. Bellinger's there. He's under it. Makes the catch. Like I said, cold night in Yankee Stadium. Yankees decided they weren't going to show up tonight. You get these games sometimes, man, which sucks. These are the type of games that kind of suck because outside of the first 2 innings, nothing has happened. Here's McCarthy, 2 outs. That's a called strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. Jack McCarthy 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. Mad Steve says, let's turn this around. They got time. They got to wake up. Jazz will be leading things off. Bellinger with the Pooh Shiesty on. Yeah. Yeah, right. Good catch. 1 ball, 1 strike count. I mean, it's an ugly weather day out there today, man. The 1-1. In there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Right off the glove. Foul tipped off the glove of Wells. Let's see if we can at least get to 50 likes, guys. Hit that like button. Smash that like. Better to learn humility now. Still, I mean, you win games, you lose games. Can't win them all. My guy T from Have You Seen That with T is in the building. Did you guys have a good show? 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. Paints the out. Doesn't get the call. If that was Zach Gallen, he would have got the call. Just saying. Doesn't get the call on the outside corner to end the inning. No problem, T-Man. Anytime, man. How'd it go, though? 2 balls, 2 strike count. It's probably better over there than what's going over here. Swing and a miss. Gets him down on strikes. Took an extra pitch, but he does get the job done. We are headed to the bottom of the 7th inning. The New York Yankees trail by 4 with 9 outs left to go. Everybody's going to get at least 1 more at bat. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. Will the New York Yankee bats, who have gotten 2 hits tonight, wake the fuck up with 9 outs to go? Let's see if they can do it. Hit that like, guys. Hit that subscribe. Every member of the Ace Avenue, drop that Yankee emoji in the chat. Let's go. I'm going to be right back, guys. Hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Yankee bats have been quiet the majority of the game. As James just said, pretty much just been strikeouts most of the game. Yeah, I mean, 11 guys have struck out. "11 of the 21 guys who struck out. This game is whack. Gallen's owning us." Yeah, I mean, well, that's what happens when you strike out. You can't put the ball in play. Back-to-back games of double-digit strikeouts. You know, you're not going to win ball games like that. Val says, "Loving Bellinger in center field." Absolutely. I agree. He's playing center field very well. But yeah, back-to-back games with double-digit strikeouts. You don't win ball games like that. Situational hitting, as I always say on here, has been terrible today. We had a chance in the early stages of this game to get some momentum. Added 2 more strikeouts to the board. Runners on second and third, 1 away. Can't knock runs in. Those lose you ball games. But on the bright side, it's still only 1 game. The 7th inning recap. Not much for the Yankees. 4 runs on 3 hits for the Diamondbacks. 0 runs on 2 hits for the Yankees. Rodon is in line for the L. Austin Wells, the only bright spot, a 1 for 2 with a double. And Jazz added a bloop single. Besides that, donut. Zach Gallen's back out there. 3rd time. Ball outside. Here's Jazz Chisholm. Oh, that Jazz. The 1-0. Ball misses low. Jazz does a little Soto shuffle there. Jazz is really, man supply is warming up. Jazz is definitely adding that to his game. Hit that light, guys. We're almost at 50. Ball outside. 3 balls, no strike count. All right. We need some base runners here. Come on, Jazz. 1 like from 50. Who's going to be like number 50? 3 balls, no strike count. The pitch in there for strike. 3-1. I'd take 1 more pitch here. A solo home run. A solo home run would be great, but we need base runners. The 3-1 called strike. 3-2. That's exactly what I would did. I would have took it. That was a good breaking ball. Zach Gallen, when in doubt, he's going to that knuckle curveball, and the Yankees have no answer for it. Here's the 3-2. Jazz down on strikes. Strikeout number 12. So after a 3-0 count, Jazz takes 3, and Gallen painted the corner the entire time. There's nothing you can do about that shit. Here's Anthony Volpe. This game is over. The Yankees don't have it tonight. You could just tell the writing's on the wall. This game is over. Pitch to Volpe in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. I just know that when Gallen has 12 strikeouts tonight, most by a Diamondbacks pitcher versus Yankees all time. So he's setting records against us tonight, and that does include the postseason. So he's 1 strike away from called strike. He's just painting the corners whenever he wants. The game is over. What's up, OG? Need a serious comeback to take place? Nah, this game is over. You could just tell. The Yankees don't got it tonight. There's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. It's just not our night. The 1-1. Check swing. Didn't go around. I mean, didn't swing all the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This game is over. If Gallen had like 10 less pitches, he'd probably go for the complete game shutout. He is owning us tonight. The 1-2. Ball high. 2-2. It's not even like being negative, because I do know it's just 1 game at the end of the day. But sometimes it's just not your night. It's as simple as that. The 2-2. Volpe foul, stays alive. Volpe's 1 of 2 Yankees who have not struck out tonight. Him and Wells are the only Yankees that haven't struck out. The 2-2. Ball outside. 3 balls, 2 strike count. Gallen still has a lot of zip. Yeah. And that knuckle curveball's in the back of everybody's mind. There it is as Volpe rips that. Way to stay on that knuckle curve, Volpe. Fouls it away. 3-2. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Yankees are down to their final 8 outs. Here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Volpe down on strike. Strikeout number 13. How many did we have yesterday? I think we had 13 yesterday. So in this series, the Yankees have a baseball game's worth of strikeouts. 27 outs. Wells fouls that away. How many did we have yesterday? I'm looking it up. Yep, we have 14 yesterday and 13 today. So in 2 games, we have a baseball games full of strikeouts. Called strike. The 1-2. Check swing. Did he go around? Nope. I'm surprised. 27 strikeouts in 2 games is ridiculous. So far, I mean, it's 5 games in, but you can't be boom or bust, man. You can't be a team that only hits home runs and strikes out. The 2-2. That's hit. Base hit by Austin Wells. Austin Wells has been the only bright spot of the day today. He adds 2 hits in today's game, a double and a single. Here's Jason Dominguez. Oop, wrong one.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the
That was the
Martian.
offer, Zach Gallen. Hopefully, now that he's out of the fucking game, can we get some hits? Wouldn't surprise me if they bring in the lefty and Boone pulls Jason Dominguez. We're just not swinging at good pitches. No, it was almost 50% of pitches have been out of the zone. You can't. That's terrible. Oops. Wells is the only one adjusting. Yeah, right? That's pretty much it. It's been a rough one. It has been a rough one to say the least. But regardless, it's been a great stream with you guys again, man. You guys are amazing. And I do wholeheartedly appreciate all you guys. I hate how Twitter refreshes itself because I was just looking at something. I exited the app for 1 second and then you lose what you're looking for. So if you don't look at what you're trying to watch right there, it's gone. All right, Joe Mantiply is the new pitcher. See if we can get to him batting from the left side. I mean, left-handed pitcher Jason Dominguez gets turned around. 2 outs here. First pitch to Dominguez, who was 0 for 2 today. Swing and a miss. Dominguez just coming out hacking. He didn't care where it was at. That ball was low. The Yankees have not seen the ball well today. 13 strikeouts. after striking out 14 times yesterday. The 0-1. Foul. 0-2. Strikeout. One strike away from strikeout number 14. "13 of the 24 batters have struck out." The 0-2. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strike count. The 1-2. Jason Dominguez hits that foul, stays alive. Val says, do something, Jason. One ball, 2 strike count here. As we approach the 2-hour mark of this stream. The 1-2. Dominguez hits this on the ground right to third. Hey, it's not a strikeout, but it's a ground out to end the inning. Yankees down to their last 6 outs. Yeah, this game is pretty much in a wrap. It is a wrap. Yankees bats have not shown up today. Zach Gallen in line for the win. Rodon in line for his first loss of the season. It's as simple as this. You got to stop striking out. You got to start, you're not going to win games if it's just boom or bust. Last series, we saw boom. The bats came alive. It just seems like every year this Yankee team is a boom or a bust type of team. Striking out 27 times in 2 games is crazy work. And we did get to 50 likes, so I'm gifting away a membership to somebody out there. I do appreciate you guys for hitting that like button. Mad Steve is a recipient of that one. Hold on, I'm checking out something on my... I am checking out something on my computer real quick. Hold on. All right, Yoendris Gomez is back out there. First pitch is popped up and foul. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1 in there for a strike, but doesn't get the call. 1-1. The 1-1. Hit on the ground. Good play by Waldo. Gets it and gets good sliding stop by Waldo. Gets up, fires, gets him. Cabrera's played very good third base. One away. Here's Marte, top of the order. First pitch from Gomez is in there for a strike, 0-1. Like I said, guys, I will be live tomorrow for Game 3 of the series, the finale of this series. Then I will be live with my guy, Jason Custodio, for the series finale, which will take place immediately after the game. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strike count. Here's the pitch. That's hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. Ball high, 1 ball, 2 strike count. See, here's the thing, man. Like, if the Yankees lose, it's one thing. It's just like when I'm watching movies, right? With a movie review. Just don't be boring. This is what this game has kind of been. This game has been boring since the first 2 innings, nothing's happened. Foul. Off of Austin Wells' foot. Like, when I'm watching a movie, like Kenny Sparks says this all the time. You know, bad movies happen, but you just can't be boring. Bad games happen, but you just can't be boring. Jacob says these games happen. Absolutely, these games happen, you know, but, you know, it's early in the season. You're on the verge of losing your first series after looking really good. Salvage 1 game tomorrow, and you're still 2 games over 500. It's as simple as that. You got to salvage tomorrow's game. You went against 2 really good pitchers. Now, we were able to get to Corbin Burnes yesterday. Jay says, let's go Yankees. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 balls, 2 strike count. We went against a really good pitcher yesterday, too. We were able to, we should have took that game yesterday. Thank you, Jacob, for dropping the link to become a member. If we would have took yesterday's game, this game feels a lot different. But we lost with the bullpen. Today, the bats didn't show up. The 2-2, way outside. Rodon looked bad early on, but he settled down. Corbin Carroll's on deck. Jay, thanks for popping in, says, let's go Yankees, and drops those Yankee emojis. Jacob says, still 6 outs. Nah, I think this one is over, man. You could just tell the guys don't have it tonight. Payoff pitch, the 3-2. Outside, walked them. So after an 0-2 count, goes full. You can just tell when the guys don't have it, man. And they know that they don't have it tonight. First pitch to Carroll. Doesn't get the call in the outside corner. I just don't understand, like, the umpire hasn't been as bad as yesterday, but I just don't understand how you give the benefit of the doubt to the better pitcher that ball clips the zone and doesn't get the call. I just don't, I will never understand it. The 1-0. Way outside, 2-0. The 2-0. Pitcher steps off. Here's the 2-0. High. Can you throw strikes, man? 3 balls, no strike count. Can't afford to give up any more runs here. Runner on first, 1 out. Carroll's got a 3-0 count. Walked him, 4-pitch walk. None of those pitches, well, one of those pitches was close. The other 3 were not even close. So, harder the order is up. Here's Chyeaaa, who got him started with a 2-run home run. Trying to put this game away. Hedrick is up. Sean says, no bueno. Yeah, this game is on the verge of getting broken open right here. Meeting on the mound. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen because it's going to drag this game out, right? He's going to pitch to Chyeaaa, get him out, and then Boone is going to go right to the lefty just to add more time to this game. Watch. This game is going by quick, so you know MLB's like, bro, you got to extend this ball game, man. We got to get these commercials in. It's a 2-hour game. Your team isn't hitting. They're striking out every at bat. The game is going by too quick. We need to get these commercials in. Here's Chyeaaa Jr. The pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1, terrible swing right there. Charlotte Hornets being down 30 every game is the equivalent to Yankees striking out every inning. Yeah, that sucks. The 0-1. Chyeaaa hits this center field. Bellinger's under it, makes the catch. Runner stays put. 2 away. All right, here comes the pitching change. I know it's coming. Go ahead, Boone. I know it's coming. Come on. Nope, he's gonna let him stay in. Okay, this will be the opportunity if Gerchik reaches because it's the righty on righty. With Naylor coming up, he'll go right to Hedrick. Here's the pitch from Gomez. Cold strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike count. The 0-1. Hit on the ground. Right to third. Cabrera gets it, fires, ends the inning. Lauren, thanks for popping in. How you doing? Lauren says, come on, Yanks. Need 2 good innings from y'all. If the Yankees can put up 3 runs in each of these last innings, they win this game. Good over little flip voice? What does that mean? But hit that like button, guys, on the way in. I appreciate you guys. Hasn't been the Yankees' night tonight. 2 innings left to go. Is 3 runs impossible to put up? No. But with the way we're looking, no way. Delayed? You're lying. Don't lie to me. That's it, bro. If it's delayed, I'm heading out of here. Cause yeah, that shit's crazy, bro. Do not tell me we're in a weather delay after it's been raining the entire time, and they're like, we're gonna play this game out, and in the last inning and a half, they're like, delay. Because I said it. I said, like, this game is going by way too quick. Oh, okay, I got you. I was about to say, Lauren, because like it was pouring earlier. They didn't call the game, and I literally said, I'm like, this game is going by too quick. They're gonna start holding this shit up. All right, here's Ben Rice. Rice rips this down the line, foul. Okay, this is what I want to see from the Yankees. We have 6 more outs to go. Can you not strike out any more times in this game? Austin Wells is the only Yankee to not strike out. Ball outside. Here's the 1-1 in there for a strike. Oh my gosh, this has been a reoccurring theme. In there for a strike. In there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Strike, strike, strike. Like, they might as well just kept the bats on their fucking shoulders as many times they struck out tonight. The 1-2, strikeout number 14. Thank you for playing. 14 strikeouts for the New York Yankees tonight. 14 of the 26 batters have gone down via strikeout. The defense for the Arizona Diamondbacks has taken the night off. They didn't need it. And here's Pablo Reyes for Cabrera. Oh my gosh, Aaron Boone. Why is Peraza not getting this opportunity? Pitch to Pablo Reyes, called strike. They might as well trade Peraza. Just trade him. You're not playing him, just trade him. One ball, one strike count. Wow. One strike away from strikeout number 15. 14 strikeouts in back-to-back games. Games like this will happen. Oh, of course, Lauren. I mean, no one's giving up. No one's giving. I mean, I've been saying it all stream. Games like this happen. It's just frustrating when you strike out 14 times in back-to-back games. The 1-2 popped up. Hey, it's not a strikeout. Fly ball to right field, makes the catch. Yankees are 4 outs away from losing their first series of the year. Hopefully we can salvage one tomorrow. Also, I will be live tomorrow, right immediately after the game for episode 2 of the series finale. And here comes the pitcher. Here comes the pitching coach to bring in the righty to face Cody Bellinger. So we got a pitching change. My nephew says, this tells me LeGround out is getting a ton of run when he returns. Oh, absolutely. You know it. If they're not giving Peraza a shot, I feel like they're not giving Peraza a shot because they don't want him to go off. So that when DJ LeMahieu comes back, they're like, bro, we need you. It's going to be like Star Wars. We need you, LeMahieu. You're our only hope. Gosh. That means that they're gonna platoon DJ LeMahieu whenever there's a lefty on the mound. You know Aaron Boone can't help but play his DJ LeMahieu needs to do us a favor and just retire. So that way Boone is not tempted to use him. Lauren says, bro, I literally prayed for Yankees score 4 runs these 2 innings. Hopefully these Yankees come in clutch. Look. I keep it as real as possible. I just think that this is not their night. This is not their game tonight. You ran against 2 good pitchers. We should have got yesterday's ball game. You ran against a good pitcher today that absolutely dookied all over you. Zach Gallen came in with a 9 ERA. His ERA after today is 3.38. So Zach Gallen balled out. Own the Yankees tonight. You tip your hat, move on to tomorrow. I don't think that this is tonight. Tonight's not our game. We got down to our last 4 outs. Goldschmidt, Bellinger, and Judge. Oh yeah, DJ LeMahieu's absolutely playing against left-handed pitching. Absolutely. I have no doubt in my mind because they're not giving Peraza a shot. At least Pablo Reyes didn't strike out, right? Here's Ryan Thompson. I absolutely hate his delivery. I absolutely hate Ryan Thompson's delivery, especially in MLB The Show. I hate his delivery. Judge had a bad game. Yeah, Judge had a bad game today. Jazz had a bad game yesterday. Both of our stars struck out multiple times. Hopefully, Judge won't strike out a fourth time like Jazz did yesterday. Here's the pitch from Ryan Thompson. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Yeah, we definitely will have games like this, but it's a long season, Lauren. It's a long season. You salvage tomorrow's game, you feel a lot better. You're 4-2. Heading into a Pirates series. First series on the road. You definitely don't want to get swept. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The only person that hasn't struck out is Austin Wells. Out of the starters, I should say. The 1-1. In there, ball. 2 balls, no strike count. The 2-1. Foul. 2-2. Strikeout number 15 is incoming. There it is. Strikeout number 15 for the New York Yankees, setting a season high in strikeouts. Hey, we still got 3 more batters. You might as well tack on 3 more strikeouts. I know we are focused on this game right now, but if we have a chance, I would definitely hop on a stream tomorrow to see the Yankees win. Appreciate you, Lauren. Thank you. Yeah, another strikeout. Yeah, tomorrow, don't forget, guys, episode 2 of the series finale. $15 strikeouts is ridiculous. Like, thank you for not showing up. Pirates, I'm feeling like we're going to sweep them. Yeah, I mean, we have a very favorable schedule to start. That's why you want to start stacking on wins. Gomez is still out there. Oh, man. Gomez is out there just to get a pitching change, just to prolong this game. Pablo Reyes is at third base. He looked like shit the last time he was in the field. 2 errors committed when he played at third. Here's the 0-1. Pirates, then we go against Detroit. So we have a very favorable schedule. As that's hit the Jazz. Jazz goes down to a knee, gets up, fires, gets him. But I mean, if we're gonna continue to strike out at this rate, none of the games are gonna be easy. Here's Suarez, the home run leader. He's 0 for 2. Almost went yard his last at bat. That's in there for a strike. That's what you tell everybody. Have a good start to the season. Yeah, you got to. You definitely have a good start to the season. Aaron Boone is warming up Luke Weaver and Hedrick. Please do not. Please, I understand Luke Weaver has not pitched since opening day, but don't burn him tonight. Foul ball, 0-2. Like, do not burn him tonight and we won't be able to use him to the weekend. Come on, Boone. You got to be smart with the bullpen. You step away and see they're still playing. I mean, it's been a short game. It's only been 2 hours and 22 minutes, but it's dragged because nothing's happened since the second inning. The 0-2. Pitch clock violation. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Luckily, we haven't used many pitchers tonight. Rodon and Gomez have given us good innings tonight, so Boone is going into that bullpen like Cat with Cat. Yeah, he can't wait, man. He bites at the bit, bro. At the 5th inning, Boone is like, he's like he does that leg thing where your legs start shaking and stuff like that. Where, what is going on? Well, we got stoppage in play, but Boone just itches to get into that bullpen. Aaron Boone was probably very jealous of the Dodgers for having bullpen games last year. Like, oh, wait, we can start our bullpen? Oh, shit, let me do that. I don't have to start a starter? Why do we have a stoppage in play here? I'm not listening to the game. Somebody tell me why we have a stoppage in the play. I feel like they forgot how to hit. I mean, they couldn't hit tonight. It's as simple as that. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Here's the 1-2. Hit on the ground, right to Volpe. Volpe goes down for it, fires, gets him, barely gets him, 2 away. Boone is probably thinking like, we got 2 outs here. I want to go right to Luke Weaver. All right, here's Moreno. Ball, low, 1 ball, no strike count. $35 pitches from Gomez. So at least at the very minimum, Gomez and, or at least for now, Gomez and Rodon were at least able to save the bullpen. Ball inside, 2 balls, no strike. Doesn't get the inside corner call. Bellinger, Judge, and Jazz will be leading things off. All right, I'm calling this, right? Here we go. We get out of this inning. Cody Bellinger, walk. The 2-0, ball outside. Cody Bellinger, walk. Aaron Judge with a double. Puts runners on 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out. Jazz Chisholm walks. Anthony Volpe with a game-tying grand slam, and Austin Wells walks it off. I'm calling it. From my mouth to God's ears, I'm calling it. 3 balls, 1 strike count, as that ball was taken all the way. Here's the 3-1. Walked them. Yeah, I mean, we still hiding. We still running strong. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you. The Braves are up on the Dodgers right now. Here's McCarthy. Shows bunt, ball high, 1 ball, no strike count. Come on, Gomez. Get out of this inning, man. The 1-0. Outside, 2-0. Yeah, this might be his last batter. He's kind of struggling right now. Pitch count's pretty high at 41. I really don't want to waste Weaver. I really don't. I understand he hasn't pitched since opening day, but I don't want to burn him in this situation. The 2-0. Swing and a miss helped him out on that one. Might have saved Weaver from coming in if he can get back. Now it's 2-1. Should have been 3-0. Terrible swing. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground. Weekly to first. Underhands it to the pitcher. Who steps on the bag? It really is. Oof. You gotta hold your breath on those balls hit the first now. It's really becoming like that. Because we're barely getting them. That does end the inning. Yankees are down to their last 3 outs. Let's see what they can do here. Let's see if the Yankees have some heart here. Yeah, bro, it looks shaky, bro. Every time it's hit there, it's like they're overcompensating for game 5 of the World Series. Like, let's make sure that we get it. And it's always like so slow. And we're barely getting them. Could be worse though. Josh Naylor did throw something over the head. So can Aaron Judge not strike out for 4 times, man? My man coming off player of the week and decided I'm gonna have a 0 for 8. Bellinger, Judge, Jazz. Let's go. Yankees are down to their last 3 outs here. The Yankee highlight is strikeout, 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 strikeout times what I just said by 3, 15 strikeouts. This game, regardless, has been boring though. Like six hits given up, 4 runs for the Diamondbacks. Nothing's happened since the 2nd inning. Come on. Bellinger, Judge, Jazz. Do up. Ryan Thompson's still out there. This is a non-save situation. James says, not over yet. Anything can happen. First pitch. Bellinger rips this. Right field. That's going to be a base hit. Carroll took a terrible route to that one. So the Yankees have their 5th base hit of the game. Here's the captain.
That's why he's the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT.
One swing of the bat can cut this lead in half. All right, so I said Bellinger walked, but he got on via single. He's still at first. We need an Aaron Judge double here. Thank you, Jay, for dropping those emojis. The pitch to Judge. Ball misses low, but it's called a strike. Come on, ump. That low pitch that's called a strike on Judge really pisses me off, man. They got to stop calling that on him. He doesn't have the same strike zone. Ball, 1-1. Should be 2-0 right now. Here's the 1-1. Aaron Judge hit up the middle, base hit. Okay. The Yankees have something going here. Bellinger gets the stop sign. Here's Jazz Chisholm. We are one batter away from reaching. I called a Volpe grand slam to tie the game. Could you fucking imagine? The bats must have arrived in late tonight. The lefty AJ Puck is warming up. He's trying to warm up quick to face Jazz, Volpe, and Wells. And here he comes, meeting on the mound. And here comes AJ Puck to close things out, looking for another save from him. Evan says right now is the time. If not now, when? All right, so I did say Jazz would walk here. Let's let Jazz walk. Volpe game-tying grand slam and Wells a walk-off win. I called that. That's what I called an inning ago. I would love for that shit to happen. At the end of the day, though, regardless of what happens, this is at least something that you could take into tomorrow's game. We got to get off to an earlier start than that. Damn, that Yankee stat line is filled with nothing but strikeouts. Holy shit. Oh, that's a terrible stat line tonight. But you could make up for that all in this inning right here. We need 3 more good at-bats. 3 more good at-bats. Come on. 3 more good at-bats. Get you a dub. All right, so nobody out in the inning. Come on, Jazz. Keep that line moving, baby. Once again, here's Jazz Chisholm.
Oh, that Jazz. Ah!
2 on, 1 out, nobody out. 2 on, 2 on, nobody out. First pitch to Jazz, foul. 0-1. Jazz was swinging for the fences, trying to make this a 1-run lead. You got to just keep that line moving, Jazz. Jane says, we need you, Jazz. The 0-1 to Jazz. Ball in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. 1-1. Come on, Yankees. Let's go.
Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees. Let's go, Yankees.
The runners in scoring position. The left on base is low because we've been striking out too much. The 1-1 to Jazz. Swing and a miss. Jazz, come on, bro. That's nowhere close to the strike zone. Calm down. Take a pitch, bro. Relax. He's going right back to that shit. Here's the 1-2. The pitch, ball. That's a good fucking take right there. You see what happens when you're patient. That was a good take. That was an easier pitch to swing at than the last pitch. But you got to be patient up there. The 2-2. The pitch. Jazz gives this a ride to right field, but that's going to be held in the ballpark. He just missed it. Bellinger goes to third. Jazz just missed making this a one-run ball game. Here's Anthony Volpe. Yankees down to the last 2 outs. Come on, Volpe. Volpe with an 0 for 3 today. His average is down to 158. I'm going to need you to start hitting, Anthony. He just missed it. Must not have been off the sweet spot of the torpedo. First pitch to Volpe. Volpe gives this a ride to right field. The right fielder's going back. Track. Whoa! And that's out of here! Wait! Did it get out? It bounced over. They called it a home run. Anthony Volpe with a 3-run home run makes this a 1-run ball game. It's not over yet, folks. Anthony Volpe with his 4th hit of the season and his 4th home run. Let's go, Yankees!
Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees! Let's go, Yankees!
That shit was the most Yankee Stadium home run that has ever Yankee Stadium home run. No, I called a game tying grand slam. Here's Austin Wells. Wells, big swing and a miss. Foul.
Yeah,
come on,
baby,
Wells.
yeah.
Yankees down by 1. Come on.
Never say die!
The 0-1 to Wells. Ball, 1 strike count. That shit barely got out, but it got out. See, this is the type of shit that makes you feel a little bit better even if they don't hang on to win. The 1-1. The pitch to Wells. Ball, 2 balls, 1 strike count. We got Jason Dominguez on deck. Could you imagine Jason Dominguez earning his fucking Yankee stripes with a walk-off home run? But we need Wells to reach first. Dominguez is going to get a chance to bat. I know Aaron Boone's probably like, should I put in Grisham? Here's the 2-1 to Wells. Wells pops this up. Austin. Catcher's under in the foul territory, makes the catch. Yankees are down to their last out in the form of Jason Dominguez.
Look, up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
Hello, it's the Martian.
Jason Dominguez.
Nah, Dre, hell nah. I'm not agreeing with you there. Nope. I would not rather get blown out. All right, Dre. We said Dominguez has never had a home run from the right side in his career, in his short career. What a better time than right now for your first right-handed home run. Ball inside. 1 ball, no strike count. Come on, Dominguez. Give one a ride. Bro, we came so close in this game. Fucking Jazz just missed one. The 1-0. The pitch to Dominguez. Foul. Right down the middle. Just missed it. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Can you be patient up there, dude? What are you swinging at? I guarantee you that ball is closer to hitting the plate than it is to it hitting your bat. Can you calm down? Are we just not seeing the ball well tonight? What the fuck is going on? The 1-2. And of course, why not strike out to end the game? So that does it. A fitting end to the night for the New York Yankees. Why not add 1 more strikeout on the board? Volpe made things interesting, but Jason Dominguez strikes out to lose the game. So that's over. So the Yankees dropped 2 in a row for the first time this year. Lose their first series of the year. Terrible fashion. Made it interesting towards the end. I didn't mean to play that sound effect either, by the way. Yeah, Jason Dominguez struck out. I wouldn't even say the Yankees had a chance at the end. I mean, dude, we still struck out 16 times in the game. Did we make it interesting towards the end? Absolutely. But they dropped game number 2 of this series. Hopefully, we'll be able to salvage one tomorrow. But you got to stop striking out so many times. Bro, 30 strikeouts in 2 games is ridiculous. You got to shorten up the swing, put the ball in play. It's ridiculous. Look what happens when you put the ball in play. We almost had a shot at the end of the game. Yankees dropped 4-3. Like I said, they made it interesting towards the end, but you know, it's still a loss at the end of the day. Hopefully you put this one to bed tomorrow. Put this one to bed with a win tomorrow. Salvage this series and try to avoid getting swept. But I will be live tomorrow, guys, 7:05 start time, and then I will be live immediately after the game where we will be breaking down the post game. Tough loss, not a tough loss. It sucks, but you know, try to get them tomorrow. It's as simple as that. Game 2 of the series finale tomorrow. I'll see you guys manana. Have a good night. As always, thank you for tuning into the Ace Avenue. I am yours truly, the Ace. Adios.